Hey there, folks. This is Colin Chisholm with another episode of Streaming Wars for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I apologize that it's been so long since we've had new episodes. Entirely my bad, but I'm excited to be back. So the next item I wanted to chat about, and again, you may have seen this in a column previously, either online or in the paper. I wanted to talk about Blonde, which is a film, a Netflix original film that is based on the Joyce Carol Oates novel about Marilyn Monroe / Norma Jean. I am afraid to tell you that it is probably my least favorite thing I've seen this year. It is really, really troubling, really bad. Just I hated it. I hated it. I don't like to say that, but I really felt physically ill watching it. So yeah, you probably, everything is subjective, of course. There are probably folks who thought it was perfectly fine. I thought it was a complete and utter mess. Blonde is cruel to the persona of Marilyn Monroe / Norma Jean to the point of parody. It doesn't waste any time completely mocking her life, all for the purposes of shock and awe. We see things like child abuse, rape, assault. Ana de Armas plays Norma Jean, and to her credit, she looks exactly like her. She embodies kind of the like she feels like Marilyn Monroe. Unfortunately, everything else about the movie doesn't do her justice at all. Like I said before, it's just sort of cruel and harrowing and kind of just not a fun experience. Not that it has to be fun. It's disturbing, but not to make any point come across, just for disturbing sake. I'm not really articulating that well, but anyways, one thing that's so almost like a cognitive dissonance about the movie is that one of the points it's trying to get across, not very well, is how she is sort of exploited her whole life and doesn't really have any agency and that sort of thing. But what's ironic here is that this film does exactly that again to the posthumous Norma Jean. So it's kind of an extra sort of twist in the side that really, really bugged me. Like I said, Ana de Armas, she's great in it. Unfortunately, the movie itself just... and one thing in particular, I think that I have to mention here that really, really irked me was that there was a constant thread of this sort of anti-choice, pro-life kind of storyline that was just really, really bizarre, to the point where they had a computer-generated fetus inside of Norma Jean talking to her. And it was completely tone deaf, made no sense at all, and made an already terrible movie even worse. So definitely avoid Blonde. It's terrible. It does Norma Jean really, really bad, and yikes. I guess that's all I can say about that. Anyways, that's it for this episode of Streaming Wars. Sorry to be such a bummer, but again, that's not my fault. It's the movie's fault. But if you have any suggestions for me, please feel free to reach me. I'm colin.chisholm@herald.ca. If you have any thoughts, if you have any suggestions for me, we'd love to hear those. But until next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.